What's going on, Gary? So Gary, I just got done moving some lights around down here in the shop. Just trying to see how the lighting looks. I changed basically all my lights, kind of swapped everything around. Does the lighting look all right to you? Uh, since you're the first and on here, just trying this out just to see how lighting looks. Everything look good to you? All right, bud. Hey, Gary, so I'm gonna put you to work since you're the only one on here. I'm gonna flip you around. Uh, just ignore the mess. Uh, Try and see, because I'm gonna have y'all set up this way. Should be looking at the rigs. If you got any questions, Gary, uh, comment. Just let me know. I'm gonna try to do this at 11. If not, I can get everything done that I need to get done at 11 o'clock and be back out here. So I'm gonna have y'all sitting like this. So it looks good to me, but I'm particular about lighting. It has to look right. It's gonna drive me nuts. Does it look good to you? Nice and bright. Okay, good. I was going to ask everybody something. We got 3 people on here. Appreciate y'all for checking in here. Just doing a little test real quick. Like I was just talking to Gary, just checking out some stuff real quick, seeing how everything looks. Like I said, I'm going to try to get on here tonight at 11. Hi, Daisy. Just got a little Q&A. I'm going to bring all 3 of my rigs out. I'm going to bring the Gladiator, JOU, and the Power Wagon. Power Wagon stock, guys. Just nothing fancy. So I'm going to have them out. Just a little Q&A. Thought this was an ASMR for a second. No, that's far from that. Unless you find RC crawlers, ASMR, whatever in the world that means. There's your little tire squish. Some little guy. Racing parts. Black Labels. What's up, Anthony? You all right, buddy? Thanks. Appreciate it. Just going to ask y'all something. Thanks for subscribing. Small car, yeah, it's an SCX 24. What's up, FTW Voice TV? SCX 24. These are on a Gladiator. These are the 57 millimeter little guy Black Label. Little guy racing Black Label MTs. Good little tire. Yeah, they are a good tire, Gary. I really like them. They used to be my favorite until I found the Proline Racing, the Maxxis Trepadors. Those Trepadors are, to me, night and day difference as far as traction concerned. Those and these little guy racing Trench King MTs are probably my second place if I had to put them in place on little guy black beadlocks. I can't remember the number on them or the name. So those, and then that's all I've got out here right now. I run 63 or bigger on mine. What are you running, Gary, as far as tire wise? But yeah, like I said, just trying these out, trying the live out, trying to get the lights right. If anybody's got any questions, if you want to flip back through, Endura. Which ones, Gary? I've looked at a couple of the Endura tires. They make one that looks just like the Interco TSL. I think Holy Rose RC's got my TSLs. I give them to him. Hold on just a second. All right, boys, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I've got. Crawler King. I'll have to look into them, Gary. Gary or anybody on here, we got, holy smokes, we have 28 people on here. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Has anybody ever heard of 3 Flow 9 RC? If you haven't, this is your chance to go look them up. Stuff's awesome. I bought I think they call it a Hind. It's a rear skid for the Little Guy Racing Parts Super 8. So, whenever you order something from 3 Flow 9, I had no idea. They send, and I mind you, all this stuff is 3D printed, just like the stuff he makes. So this is a little scale. This camera's probably nasty. Hold on just a second. Okay, that's better. So all this stuff is 3D printed from 3 Flow 9 RC. If I can get this thing to focus. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. Can y'all see that? So this is just a 3D printed propane tank. Ordered this one, came with my Flow rear differential skid plate for the Gladiator, or sorry, for the JLU. And when I messed up, ordered the wrong one, and then ordered another one just to replace it. And this is also a 3 Flow 9 RC. This is his little 3D printed cooler, like the old school Coleman coolers. So you got a white top and red bottom, and you've got his logo here on the side. It looks really cool. Between it and this little propane tank, they're awesome. And you've even got the texture on top. It looks really good. I want to put these in the Gladiator. I really do. I probably should. Or the power. Yeah, Daisy, they're tiny. I don't have a tape measure, but they're no bigger than my thumb, so probably 1 inch wide, probably 2 inches long. So, but what these are for, Daisy, yeah, I know he needs one, Gary. I think it'd be really cool. He makes all kinds of stuff. You need to get on his website and look. What I like is his skid plates that he makes for Endura, Mias, the factory SCX 24s, and then I think that's about all the axles they make for those. But he makes a front and rear differential skid plate. You just pull your diff cover off. Certain applications that it comes with new diff covers, slides on, and it just gives you basically just an area to ramp up so you don't hang on your diff. The JLU was bad for that. So I know, Daisy, it would be awesome if you could open these up and just like stick something down in there. Look really cool. It's amazing what they can do with 3D printers nowadays. Me and Mr. Holy Rollers RC, while we were at the Spillway the other day, was talking about maybe getting a 3D printer, but you could see the handles. Yeah, Gary, a diff slider you need for your Mias. Yeah, he's got them. They're really dependent upon what you get. I bought the Teflon. I think it was Teflon or some kind of real hard material. I don't really have nothing in the barn that's similar made to it. But Gary, what it kind of reminds me of is kind of like the stock drag link on an SCX 24. So kind of that material, but according to my research, that the more that you run it, the more that you rough it in, the slicker it gets. Don't know how that works, but it does. So you may want to look into them. They're not, I think I give like 15 bucks for mine, which, you know, that stuff's high and you got to count, you know, he's running a business, you know, you got to make money. So Daisy, you have a 3D pen. So how in the world does that work? Never heard of that. And by the way, guys, I'm just going to do a little shout out. Harbor Freight makes a little storage container. You can take them in and out. Excuse me. I got my tools in here and all my parts. So whenever we go for a cross session, I just drag all my parts with me just in case, because Mr. Holy Rollers RC can completely agree. We are good at breaking stuff. So it's good to have parts with you when you go, especially just bringing a small toolkit. Uh, but yeah, um, um, Gary, since I think you might still be on here. Gary, are you running any 10th scale or 18th scale rigs? No, I ain't had a chance. By the time I get all my stuff drug out and my youngins is ready for bed, so I got to take care of them first before I start working on anything else. But I've been working on it. Uh, I do all my stuff on Canva. It's the Canva AI, so I just kind of fiddle with that for about an hour. Then once I figure out uh, what I like, I may try to do another one, different one. Uh, I want to try to make one for the big box that I carry my rigs in that's in the house right now. Red Cat 2624s and a Red Cat Ascent. Now, is that the new Red Cat, Gary? That they just come out with not long ago? I do too, Daisy. I like it. I'm a redneck. Me and AI do not get along good. 10th scale, no prep. What's that, Gary? Like no prep drag racing? It's pretty cool if it's drag racing. No OG one. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. I've been looking at either a 10th scale or an 18th. Uh, when I bought the Gladiator, I had my eyes on a Axial UTB 18 Capra, 4-wheel steer. And I'm kind of kicking myself now that I didn't buy it. They had them on sale for like $189 at either A-Main or Amazon had them for dirt cheap, and I wished I should have bought that. But I like my Gladiator, so never drive the drag car. I'd be afraid to, Gary. I would tear up Jack with the drag car. It's amazing when I can tear up doing less than 2 or 3 miles an hour and something like this. I would run into a wall and it would just explode into a million pieces. So I'm rough on stuff. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've looked at their. Was that a Red Cat or a Vanquish? They had one. It's like a regular cab power wagon. Gary, don't hold me to it. I can't remember. I don't know, Daisy. Uh, like I said, I'm not going to be in here long. I've been on here 15 minutes. I need to get back in the house and check on my kids. Uh, but yeah, Gary, I like the. What's up, Troy? I like the Red Cat. I like the look of them. I really kind of like the new rig that they just came out with, that 18th. It's got the real wide stance, kind of like an SCX 24. It's basically got spacers. I like the look of that one. It's really not a bad price. It's like 224 and change. Only thing is a lot of comp you don't make aftermarket parts. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what drew me into the SCX 24. It's basically, anybody's into pistols. It's like the Glock. Everybody and their brother makes parts for them. So, yeah, it's fine. They just hang around. You'll learn quite a bit. I've been in this hobby for less than a few months, and uh, it's fun. You need to get you one. Don't buy nothing expensive. Get you something. Get you a little SX 24 and pill around with it like we do, and you'll enjoy it. So, but well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here real quick. I got some stuff at the house I got to get taken care of real fast, and I'm gonna try to be back at 11 if I can get everything done uh, before then. Uh, the SCX platform is so basic; it gives aftermarket a world of a lot better go. It really is, Troy. And that's seems what people like about it. It's a good way to um, kind of dip your toes in the water, as the old saying is. Uh, I liked it. I bought a SCX 24 base camp, and I think I left it stocked for like 2 weeks, so they didn't take long, and Gary been in the hobby since the mid '80s. I'd say it's came a long way since the mid '80s, ain't it, Gary? That's wild to think as a '90s kid that grew up in the '90s, didn't have stuff like this. You had the big like HPI and Traxxas. I think they were just getting started, weren't they? They had the big. I had one. I tore it. I blew it to pieces. I broke it. It was like this big. It's wild. Now you look at Reefs. Reefs RC has one now. It's a fully specced out, fully decked out 10 scale. $1,500 for that thing. No tires, no wheels. Basically chassis, motor, transmission, and clear body. So you go from mild to wild. So it's I have my Traxxas from '86. Gary, do you have any videos of it on your channel? I'm gonna have to go look at that. That's pretty cool that you still have it. Oh, okay. Okay, bye, Daisy. All right, Gary, since it's you and a couple others on here, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go get stuff done at the house. And I'm going to try to be back at 11, Lord willing. So what I'm going to try to do, I like to do a Q&A. I don't really get a lot of time to do stuff. I stay so busy in my job and between family and stuff. So I'll try to do a Q&A tonight. So if anybody's got any questions, go back and take a look at the trucks. And I can answer some questions on the old SCX 24 base camp. So that's right, Gary. Family comes the Lord, and my family, then me. I always come last. So in that order, God always comes first. So Lord sure been good to me. So and for those of y'all that's watching, if you're subscribers, I appreciate y'all. We're up to 63. Woke up this morning. I went from like 50, 58, 57 to 53 to 63. It's y'all just blew my mind. I know that's a low number, but I appreciate y'all. So, and this is what I like. Just want to take a hobby that I enjoy and, do that, share the love of God while I'm at it, and just have fun while doing it. So, all right, folks. So it's been 19 minutes. I'm going to cut it off. Again, Gary, this is 3 Flow 9 RC. Go look them up and take a look. Try not to spend too much money. It's going to be the problem. So go look up 3 Flow 9. You'll like it. He's got a lot of stuff for Mias axles. So, or Mias stuff. So, all right, folks. God bless you, and I will try to see y'all in about 3 or so hours, okay? So get you some questions lined up, and if I'm going to try everything that I can to be back at 11, okay? If not, I will try to catch up to y'all maybe sometime tomorrow, okay? All right. God bless y'all.